Okay guys, I'm going to do my tutorial on how I do my 3D lashes. Um, so to start that out, what I do is I always have my tubes open, my handy dandy lash comb, and Q-tips I always keep on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do this. And as you can tell, one eyelash is done already and the other one isn't. And half of this tutorial is kind of a mix and match. I took some from a Goss tutorial, and I'll show you when that part comes up. I take my transplanting gel, and I go ahead and put it all over my lashes. And I do it on the back so that they can hook on to make the length. And then I put some on the bottom. When I take my fibers out, I go ahead and just scrape them on the tube to fluff them up. And that really gives me a generous coating of the fibers, so don't panic if you get a blob of them, because the next step I'm going to show you takes care of all that. So I usually let that set for a couple of minutes. Not minutes, seconds, sorry. Then what I do is I take my comb and I put some transplanting gel in the tips of it. And I go ahead and brush it through. That just really locks everything in, takes all of the huge blobs of it, and it just makes them, when I want to achieve the really long look, this is what I go for, because it just takes all those fibers and really extends them to the end. So I let that dry for a second. And I made a little mistake in my eyeliner up there with my gel, so I fixed that real quick. I let that set long enough, so I'm going to do my second coat of transplanting gel. I just do it really light and do it on the backs, the tips, and I really make sure to get the outside lashes, because that's the effect that I want. The more fuller on the outside makes your eyes look bigger. And then again, I just fluff up those fibers on my tube. Okay, and I let that set. While that's set, and I go ahead and put another coat on, a little bit more transplanting gel on my comb. And while I'm doing this, you want to make sure that if you get a lot of fibers and the comb is combing them out, you might not be able to brush it through your eyelashes as easy on the second or third coat. So you'll just wipe all that off and clean it off again. And don't leave this gel in your brush. Clean your brushes after every use, because it's just going to ruin them and make them yucky, and you just want to keep everything clean. So while that's setting and it's all brushed out, you can see the length is already starting. It's hard to see it on mine because I have absolutely no curl, but I'm going to show you how I fix that. So that's set. I'm going to go ahead and put another base coat of the gel, just a light coat for something for the fibers to stick to. And I do it on the tips. Now I go ahead and do the fibers, fluff them up. got a few little mistakes I'm going to clean up while that's setting. Okay. I'm going to put my transplanting gel on my comb. And brush them out, comb them out. Okay. Let that set. And just for, those are usually, I do 3 coats. So for good measure, when I'm done with that, I just take the transplanting gel and do one last coat to make sure everything's sealed in, and this is when I move all the lashes where I want them to go. And you can repeat those steps as many times as you want and make those lashes touch your eyebrows. They will keep going forever, especially with that technique where you're combing them out. They're not going to get gunky. Okay. So before I finish, so that I can have a finished look, I'm just going to put my gel on the bottoms. And I never put fibers on the bottoms unless I'm going somewhere really big, because they just get so long and they touch my cheeks and it's not fun for me. Okay, so then there is that. They're really straight and long. So I do the blow dry method, and I just put it on a low setting, nearly close my eyes and blow them up. Okay, and there you can see. Got 2 3D lashes, and you saw the beginning.